Hi, my name is Lauren, and my presentation is on Bernadette, Saint Bernadette Soborius to be more exact. This saint has a very interesting life story, so I guess we'll start with that. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, actually, January 7th, 1844, Bernadette was born in Lourdes, France. She was the oldest of 8 children. Their names were Tianette, Pierce, Justin, Jean-Louise, and I don't really know. She was a very sickly child, having cholera and asthma. Now this is where it gets interesting. Let's jump forward to when she was about 14. On about February 11th, while Bernadette was gathering firewood, a beautiful young woman appeared above a rose bush in a grotto called Massabielle. Bernadette fell to her knees and started to pray the rosary with the beautiful woman. Bernadette described her as una petite demoiselle, or a small young lady. 3 days later, while out with some friends, Bernadette saw her again and immediately fell to her knees. She was in such a deep trance, one of her friends had to shatter a rock in order for her to break out of it. On February 18th, Bernadette once again saw the lady. The lady asked her to stay for a holy fortnight. A holy fortnight is called la quinzaine sacrée in French. Her parents were embarrassed by these episodes, and they tried to hide her. On February 25th, the lady told her to drink and bathe in the spring nearby, and to eat an herb that grew by the spring. The spring was muddy, but the day after Bernadette did what she did, it was clean. On March 2nd, Bernadette told her family that a chapel should be built and a procession found, but her family only ridiculed her. On her final vision out of 15, Bernadette asked the lady who she was. All the lady said was, "I am the Immaculate Conception." We more commonly know the young woman as Mary, the Mother of God. Many people believed Bernadette that she saw Mary, but many people did not, and demanded that she put in an insane asylum. The reason why most people believed her is because there were 69 confirmed cases of sick people being cured at the spring. Bernadette did not like the attention she was getting and wanted to live a more simple life. She considered going to join the Carmelites, but her health was too fragile. Instead, she became a boarder nun at the Sisters of Charity of Nevers, where she was taught to read and write. One day, while working, she was diagnosed with tuberculosis in her right knee. On her deathbed, her last words were, "Blessed Mary, Mother of God, pray for me, a poor sinner, a poor sinner." She died on April 16th, 1849. She was only 35 years old when she died. Could you imagine what she could have done if she lived? A very interesting fact about her is that she is incorrupt, which means her body never decomposed. She was beatified in 1925 and canonized on April 16, 1849. She is a patron saint of the ill, poor, shepherds, and people made fun of for their piety or religious beliefs. Bernadette's symbol is a rose. The petals represent the beauty of her actions, and the thorns represent the sorrow and pain she faced. And now it's time for some totally interesting things you probably didn't know about Saint Bernadette Soborius until now. When she was 14, she was only 4.5 feet tall. Her favorite book was The Imitation of Christ, which is $6 on eBay if you want to buy it. Her favorite saints were Saint Joseph, Saint Francis of Assisi, and Saint Bernard of Clairvaux. She did not like any of the images of Mary other than the Our Lady of Cambrai, because she said that that was the most accurate depiction of the lady that she saw. Here is a picture of what Our Lady of Cambrai is. Bernadette also wrote her own prayer, so let me read it to you real quick. "O Jesus, give me, I beg you, the bread of humility, the bread of charity, the bread of strength to break my will and to mold it into yours, the bread of interior modification, the bread of detachment from creatures, the bread of patience to bear the suffering my heart endures. O Jesus, you want me to be crucified. Fate. The bread of strength to suffer as I ought, the bread of seeing you alone in all things and at all times. Jesus, Mary, the cross. I want no other friends but these. Amen." Well, that concludes my presentation on Saint Bernadette. A list of my sources should be showing up right about now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace out.